Hi guys, Stingy Prepper here. Today we are going to talk about budget camping gear for couples, and I'm going to show you basically everything you need to go wild camping with your partner. And what we are gonna do is that we are going to focus only on gear that is affordable, versatile, and most of all easy to shop online. So let's get to it. What's going to be a bit unique about this video is that I'm not going only to show you the gear, but I'm also going to show you how I shop the best prices on Amazon, because I have a few tricks under my belt, guys, that I believe are worth showing you. So hopefully guys, this video is going to help some couples who are currently looking for camping gear that is not going to break the bank. And without further ado, let's have a look at my latest Amazon haul for budget camping gear. So here is the first item I bought on Amazon to get ready for camping this summer with my girlfriend. This is a tent in the ultralight category. This is very important for us because our goal is basically to go hiking and then to spend a night while camping. So this is our personal objective. Therefore, most of the gear we are gonna buy, we want to be able to carry them on long distance for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. So we take this criteria into account. If this is not your case, obviously you can go for products that are a bit heavier. So now if we go have a look at this item a bit more into details, what's interesting to note again is its weight. So 3.85 pounds, it's the equivalent of 1.7 kilograms. Like I said, that's pretty lightweight. Also, like you have seen before, this is very packable. Obviously, this is not gonna be the comfiest tent in terms of room, so don't get me wrong here. Here you have the dimensions. This is an ultralight tent, which means it's gonna be enough for 2 small people. Here you have the dimensions, but don't get this tent if you and your partner are taller than 1.90 m. This is not gonna work. But if you are like us, around 1.70 m tall, this is gonna be perfectly fine. Now, obviously super important is the price. So here $165. I bought it in European Amazon, so it was 160 euros in my case with a 10% voucher. So yeah, a bit more than 140 euros in our case, so not too bad. So that's it about the tent, guys. Now the second item I bought to go camping with my partner this summer is a sleeping bag. So in that case, obviously 2 sleeping bags for both of us. It is from the same brand as our tent. So this is the brand Nightcore. This is made in China, but trust me guys, those are good quality products, great value for money. And this is true for definitely these sleeping bags that I've tried already in an overnighter. I'm very happy with this product. This is also in the ultralight category, so same goal here. We want to be able to go hiking and then wild camping. And yeah, we are gonna go see the details a bit more. I'm gonna show you why this is actually an amazing product specifically for couples. So let's go for it. So here's the product on Amazon, guys. Like I said, Nightcore, this is a goose down sleeping bag, which means basically it's gonna be warm and lightweight, but it should not get wet in order to keep the thermal properties of the sleeping bag. If you're afraid of wet environment, go rather for a synthetic sleeping bag. So that's the first point. Second point is that you have 2 different sizes. They call it size, but in that case it's actually summer version, winter version. I don't know why they called it extra large regular. It's all about how warm the sleeping bag is. So I recommend you to go for the warmer version that is gonna be basically good enough for 3 seasons. The comfort temperature of this sleeping bag is 6 degrees. I've tested that at night. At night it was 4 degrees and I was definitely comfortable. Don't get me wrong, not cozy, but I was comfortable enough. So they are true to their word in that case. No problem, you can go for it and trust them on this. Now in terms of price, as you can see, 139 euros in the US. I bought it in my case as usual in Amazon Germany. It was on sales and I bought it for 100 euros. I will tell you a bit later again how I shop on Amazon and how I go for strictly product on sales. So that's it for the base details on this product. But now I want to show you on the actually German Amazon website why this is so cool for couples, because here I don't have the picture. So I go now to the German Amazon and show you how awesome this product is for couples. So here we go, guys. This is what is amazing about this sleeping bag. Of course, you need two of them to make up a double sleeping bag. You have here these zippers that are basically bi-directional, whatever you call it, but you can simply combine two sleeping bags into one, and that's why I actually bought this product. That was one of the main reasons. So it's gonna be super cozy for my girlfriend and I. So very, very interesting product that is very versatile, and yeah, I simply love this feature. Now the third item I want to show you in detail is the sleeping pad. This is also one of the big three when it comes to wild camping items. So after the tent and the sleeping bags that are obviously super important comes the sleeping pad. For the rest of the video, I'm gonna go a bit faster. No need to go so much into details for the rest. But now let's have a look at two options when it comes to sleeping pads. So why two options? Because I have again an ultralight solution that is the Trekology UL50 that I've slept on during my first overnighter. Super ultralight sleeping mat. It weighs really nothing, super easy to deploy. I love it for this convenience, but of course the problem with that is that it's not gonna be the most comfortable. So for that I also want to show you this second sleeping pad that is from Gear. This is the Campfire P3. As you can see, much bigger, much heavier. This is about 400 grams. This is just under 1 kilo. But yeah, I want to show you both options because you should not forget about comfort when you go wild camping, especially if you're a beginner. And basically, how do you choose between those two options? I would say if you are a back or front sleeper, you can go for the ultralight versions. But if you are a side sleeper, definitely go for a heavier, comfier sleeping pad. You are not gonna regret it. That's actually the reason why I went for this second sleeping bag. So guys, here is the Gear sleeping pad, the heavier, the more comfortable one I went for. And yeah, here it is $44. I paid in my case 25 euros on the German Amazon on sales. And I've not tried it yet. I want to be transparent here, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be much more comfortable simply because it's larger, it's heavier, you have a better padding, and yeah, so take this into consideration when you buy a sleeping pad. And also, very important point, take into consideration the dimensions of your sleeping pads, because if you go as a couple in a small tent like ours, you want to make sure that both your sleeping pads will fit next to each other into the tent. So this is pretty important. In my case, I went for the large one, so even more important to check if the width will work well together with the width of the other sleeping pad, so that you can both actually fit inside the ultralight tent. Sadly, I won't be able to show you on Amazon my ultralight sleeping mat from Trekology because it's simply not available right now. So you can write it down. It's a Trekology UL50, like I said, very good ultralight version. The only difference is gonna be, of course, much lighter, like I said, under 400 grams and less comfortable. So always consider these different factors before buying a sleeping pad. All right, so we are done with the big three. Now, like I said, I will go a bit faster for the next items. Again, the purpose of this video is not to review the products. I've not used them all. Most of them are freshly arrived from my latest Amazon order. Simply, the goal of this video is to give you some ideas, some sort of list with a price range for each items. And yeah, to have some good solutions to find budget camping gear for couples. So now let me finish with a sleeping system and an interesting item, which is inflatable pillows. So I have two options here again, one from the brand Trekology. This is worth 15 euros, pretty comfortable, kind of an oval shape. And second option is from the brand Intex. They also do double inflatable mattresses. This is even cheaper. This is gonna be under 10 euros. And here this is gonna be a rectangle shaped inflatable pillow. So again, here I would say choose depending on the form factor you usually like when you sleep at home, and you will get away with these products for under 15 or 10 euros. So other than your sleeping system, what do you need at night for camping? You need basically lighting, some lights. So what I recommend for couples when you go camping into the wild is to take this kind of camping lantern. You are gonna just deploy it like this, then you have different light functions, and you can suspend it to the top of your tent or to attach it to a stick, and it's gonna be super nice to have an ambient light in your camp. I would also recommend it because you have a small power bank function and a little solar panel. Obviously it's not gonna charge fast, but that's something also interesting to power your electrical devices over the weekend. That's pretty cool. So I would definitely not take this if I go alone, but super handy, I would say, little device for couples, and it costs 19 euros in Europe and only $16 in the US. You can find this particular model under the brand His Vision, but to be honest, they are very similar on Amazon. They are made in China. This is not supposed to be the lamp of the year, but for 19 euros or 16 bucks, you have a good product, and you will find basically very similar product on Amazon. Now, what I do take when I go alone camping is a headlamp, and I would also recommend you to have at least one headlamp if you go camping with your partner. Basically, you have the lantern that stays static at camp, and then you can grab a headlamp when you go into the bush, for example, to grab some water, etc. So I have two examples of headlamps for you today, guys. First, a very budget-friendly lamp from Decathlon, the brand 4Class. Here, you see it the way I fold it so that it's super packable. And yeah, this is how it looks when you hand fold it. You have obviously a headband, and this is in that case from the brand 4Class. It's called the Trek 500 headlamp. This is 20 euros, $24. This is definitely a great budget option. Now the second option I have for headlamp, guys, is a more premium one. This is the Nightcore Nu25. This is a very famous headlamp into the world of hiking and backpacking because it's both ultralight and has a great battery capacity. You are gonna be able to power this headlamp for many dozens of hours, if not more than 100, 200 hours, I don't remember, but it's really amazing how long you can rely on this headlamp without charging it. It's also rechargeable via USB, so very convenient and quite powerful. Here it's 360 lumens, so almost double the power of lightning in comparison to the one I showed you before. And yeah, the price is gonna be 36 dollars if I'm not wrong, and 39 euros. So it's more on the pricey side, but you get this one and it's gonna be really, you're gonna be able to use it for a lifetime, and it's gonna be very convenient, very lightweight, very reliable. Now the third category of gear I want to show you is the gear related to cooking food, which is obviously an important topic when you go camping into the wild. This is part of the fun. You want to cook good food out there, enjoy your meal in front of your tent over a fire. So let's have a look at two items I would recommend you, especially for couples. So the first item I got on Amazon to get ready for cooking outdoors is this ultralight gas stove from the brand MSR. This is the Pocket Rocket 2. Again, here this is a super famous gas stove into the hiking, backpacking community because it is ultralight and pretty reliable it is a bit more solid than the cheapest and even lighter gas stove. So it is kind of a neat between. You are gonna have something ultralight but also durable. It's gonna get you going for many years, and that's why I chose this one and not even a cheaper one. The price is still very, very reasonable. It is 38 euros, and it is, let me have a look, $45. Again, here I'm not converting the prices. I should have said it earlier. I'm simply putting the latest up-to-date price on Amazon US and on Amazon Europe, basically. So it's not necessarily a direct currency conversion. And now a second item that is pretty cool, even though it's not absolutely necessary, but I find it pretty cool. This is a titanium grill plate. So advantage of this, it's gonna be super lightweight. You can throw it in your pack. You're not gonna feel its weight. I think it's just above 100 grams. It's from the brand Boundless Voyage Outdoors. Very hard to say for me because it's actually a French word. So I don't know how to say it in English. And basically, it's gonna be cheap. It's gonna be 20 euros or $20 on the American Amazon. And yeah, it's just, like I said, a piece of titanium, which is an ultralight metal, and you can just use it over your campfire. It's gonna be, for example, good to grill vegetables or obviously meat. And yeah, it's just super convenient and lightweight. So that makes cooking pretty fun when you are out there into the wild. So that's it for all the essentials to go wild camping with your partner in summer, guys. Obviously, there are many other things you can buy to add some level of comfort when you go out there. But today I want to try to keep this video short. There will be more videos on different pieces of gear I like also to take from time to time related to camping, but let's stick to that today. And what I want to show you now is my tricks on how to buy and shop for the best price on Amazon. So let's go for it. The first trick I recommend you to save money on Amazon is to use extensively the shopping list features. It's gonna be a great feature for you because you can save over time all the product you are interested in, following on the recommendation you see here on YouTube or somewhere else or from your friends. And the idea is that you are gonna stick to these products over time and not rush to buy anything else that you are not sure about. So stick to your shopping list, create a shopping list for camping gear, and add over time all the products you have found good recommendation about, you have read all the reviews and so on, and stick to that. And by stick to that, I mean don't buy anything in a rush that you have no clue about just because it's on sale and so on. So this is my first recommendation. So here's how it looks like on Amazon, guys. So if you go click on my account and then my list, you land on this page. And you can create different lists like me here by category of gear, for example. And yeah, so for example, here I have a list for shelters. That's what you see here. I have also a list for food and cooking, for first aid and hygiene. And over time, I add all my products, like I said, and I will see also how the price evolve. It can tell you if it decreased, if it increased over time, what's gonna be the delivery cost, etc. And then, like I said, I stick to those products and I'm just checking when they finally get on sales. And talking about sales, this is actually my second trick. I strictly buy, I repeat myself, I strictly buy on Amazon twice a year during first Amazon Prime and Black Friday. That's it. That's it, guys. For real. I'm not a big fan on Amazon. I try when I can to go to the local store to support the local economy and the smaller businesses. But I admit I shop twice a year on Amazon for the big sales, and I shop, just like I showed you, everything that is from my list plus on sales at this moment. And if it's not on my list, even if it's on sale, I'm not gonna buy it because I don't know the product. And if it's on my list but not on sales, I'm gonna wait for the next year or whatever to finally have those products on sales. So that's a very important trick. I buy only on big sales, Black Friday or Amazon Prime. So to give you an idea of how interesting these sales are, guys, I just did this Amazon haul for summer camping here a few weeks ago for Amazon Prime. And on average, I was saving 20% off every single item. So some items were 10% off and it was going up until 40% off. But yeah, on average, I saved 20% on my total bill. Now the third and last trick I want to recommend you to use on Amazon to save money, guys, is actually to pick the right delivery option. So first, I always go for the standard option, the cheapest one, that's one thing. But the second one is that I make sure basically that all my products are gonna be delivered at once in only one delivery, or at least what Amazon call one delivery. To do that, you can check at the checkout. It's gonna tell you if you are gonna have 1, 2, 3, or 4 deliveries. And typically what happens is that everything goes well for, I would say, 75-80% of your products. They are all gonna be in one delivery, but then you have 1, 2, or 3 items that are gonna be delivered separately, and it's adding you delivery cost like 10 or 20 euros for each extra of these 1, 2, or 3 deliveries. So what I do is that I just delete these 1, 2, or 3 products that are not gonna arrive within the big delivery, and that's it. I'm gonna buy them later, but at least I'm saving 30, 40, 50 euros of delivery. And in general, when I order for 600 euros, I have a 35 euros delivery. So about 5% of the total cost. So that's it for today, guys. I hope this video was helpful and I wish you all a great summer. Please, guys, go and enjoy camping with your partner, your friends and your families, and I see you very soon for a video of my adventure outdoors. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit the like button as usual and subscribe to my channel if you are new here. And if you are one of my early subscribers, I thank you all, guys, for your support, and I see you in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. Stingy Prepper out.